I want to make a mech. And to make this mech, I am going to be using a gyro mod, because I don't know how to make mechs without gyros. I don't do it in trailmakers either, but I want to make a mech. And I think I know what to do, because I've had experience with this before. In trailmakers, and actually in other games too. Because mechs are fun and versatile. And then I think we can get a gearbox. We can get a couple gearboxes. I do want to power this semi-legitimately. Using... I might not, like, use fuel, but I'll use some kind of engine. And then... one more gearbox down here. Grab a bearing. And placing the swivel bearings on here means that we can transfer rotational power to them. However, if we grab a cogwheel, then we can place those there. And where is it? In AeroWorks, we have this thing called a stepper servo, and if I ponder that, we can rotate an angle proportional to the signal strength in either direction. And that means that we can get power from one side to get the leg to move one way, and power from the other side and get it to move the other way. Because it's proportional to where it's accepting signal from. It's basically like it's adding the signal from both sides, which is fascinating, but not too bad. So then if we place one of these right here and here, and I set this down to 2, because it's whatever this degrees is times the signal strength that we put in. And I want it to be max angle of like 30. Okay. So I want to go ahead and slash disable, assemble, connected there. Grab a physics staff. And we can go ahead and see if this works. I will be using a creative motor just for testing it, because why not? Full speed, because also why not? And then assemble both of these, get a typewriter, get a seat, or you know what, a chair. Chair. And then I'll need to build this out. Typewriter there. And then grab a link. And what the link will do is we'll place one on every side of this, and right will be the same, and left will be the same. So then if I sneak right click that, and I sneak right click that and that, one more time, then we should be able to... I can set this up to a timer afterwards, but I just want it on A and D to start. Then we should be able to... Oh, interesting. This right one is not working. So I'm going to replace that. Right-click it. Okay, so now they're inverted. But we can fix that pretty easily. Destroy that. Take block, destroy that. Place this one over here. And this one right here. Make sure those are both on receive, and then, yep. We have alternating footsteps. And then from here, we can grab the rotation so that we can go further down with shafts, and make the knee rotate too. So I got that going down a little bit, and then what we can actually do is we can place these in here to control the rotation, and that way we don't have to worry about powering it like from the side weirdly. And then we're gonna need a knee joint. And that's gonna be not difficult, but I'll have to reorder the rotation, which is interesting. It would be best if I could get it to be like this. However, I'm not sure how possible that is. So what we're gonna have to do is add a cogwheel, or just rotate it in some way. Cog. And then after we get this rotated, then we can do that. And I guess these could be encased chain drives. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side. Encased chain drive. Cog. And then we can have that. And that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch all of these to always locked real quick, so that redstone input doesn't interfere. Because there's some weird quasi-connectivity stuff that could go on. Always locked on all of them. Right-click both of these. Build out the bottom of the foot a little bit. And you know what? We can just go ahead and grab a stair. Right here. And then that should connect up just fine. I want to make sure that it's connected to the side of that face and not the side of this one. But switching this to, let's do 3 for now. And connecting that up to one of these. I'm not sure how they behave when vertical, but that's okay. I'll hook up both of these to receive. Huh. Neither of them are triggering. Let's see, let's go over here. It's just, like, I can tell that it's not triggering because the encased gear, like, the encased thing is not triggering. What happens if I put it there? Well, that triggers it. It's wrong, but it triggers it. Okay, so I swapped out these for copycat. And it's rotating, but it's not rotating properly. So I'm gonna disconnect all that. Put this on the side of there. Yeah, I don't think those were glued together properly. Okay, so it's kind of the inverse of what we want. So, I need to place this here. Nope, not that one. I need to place the chair one, which is also not that one. Chair. Place that right here on the inside. Delete that. Yeah. And then if I place that there, and 2 more, well, you know what, 3 more blocks below it, then we can see when it's backwards, it's not extended. When it's forwards, the knee bends. And that is the basis for the setup that we've got going. Interestingly, this is getting screwed up. Why? Why is that getting screwed up? I will add glue. Glue. You mean it's too big? Did these just get completely disassembled? No. Connect that up. Huh. They just got completely disassembled from the physics. So I have to glue them in that state, and then assemble? Yeah. Oh, if it's powered from both at once, it breaks. So it has to be left, off, right, off, left, off, right, off. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, and we need this one right here, which can clear up my hotbar a little bit. And that should be... It should be in receive mode, okay. Yeah. And then that works out perfectly fine. Get another copycat right there. Now let's see if it can stand on its own. It has the gyro, not sure how effective that's going to be, because we might need another one. And let's just step. Oh, I forgot to have a blank spot in between. So we're just gonna right-click you. Click you again. Place you back upright. And the gyro is not strong enough, so it looks like I'm gonna need another one. It's being very odd with its rotational behavior. Get one right there, and get one right there. And that should be good. Let's just try to tip that. Not the strongest of gyros. Well, there is a gyro from another mod I could use. There's actually 2 modded gyros in this pack. I'll grab the other one. You know what, the other one is also struggling a bit. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Let's land that there. Yeah. This thing's not even, like, that top-heavy. Shouldn't be. Yeah, they're all rotating in the same direction now, and there's more of them. And even still, it just does not want to stay up. I'll add some levitite. Okay, adding levitite on both sides seems to have helped somewhat, so let's go left. Oh, it disconnected me and then made me let go randomly. So let's go ahead and reassemble, disassemble, grab some glue, because I haven't glued to this side yet. I didn't unassemble you, you're fine. Reassemble. And I think I might just need to make it slower. So I need the thing powering the gyros to be separate from the thing powering that. Which... Wait a minute, that's fairly easy. I just have to switch this gearbox out, then it's all fine. Switch this out for this gearbox. Different RPM into it. Oh, those ones are Okay. So the knee's gonna move fast, but the main leg is gonna move slower. Did it finally not break something when I got disconnected? Let me actually sit in the seat. Okay, so now the problem is just that we don't have any traction. And also that the Levitite makes this a little bit too light. Yeah, the Levitite is resisting motion at slow speeds. I didn't know I had a free cam in this mod. I didn't make this mod pack. It's for something coming out actually the day that this video releases. So that's fun. I keep accidentally pressing F4. Alright, so first thing, let's grab some soul sand, because I've seen someone else use it. And I want to see if that gives us more traction. Sticky, yeah. Is honey the same? Honey. It is, okay. So that's the first thing. Give it some soul sand shoes. And the second thing is to remove some of the Levitite. Not all, just some. And then I can go into contraption mode. Oh, that is the wrong camera. Okay, I wanted the unlocked. I think I need to make the angle backwards less than the angle forwards. Which is a little bit hard, but I think I know how to do it. Because if I just go like this, and then hook these up, clear out my inventory a little bit more, and then right-click both of those, I can grab a lever, one of the things I just cleared out of my inventory. Oh, I need to place this on the other side. Okay. So I need to do that exact same thing, but on the chair side. And it'll give it a bit of a starting stance, but I think it'll limit the angle backwards it can do. Or I guess it won't limit the total angle range as much as I was hoping. Oh, they rotate in different directions. How did I not think of that? What are you? I don't have goggles on. 2, 3. Lift you up, set you back down. You should be at the same now. Not. Okay, so I can... Ooh, that's a little hop. I might need to make this heavier, just as a whole. Oh. So I can do this, I can do the thing that I'm trying to do off the bat. They made desync above 96, okay. I'm sure the gyros don't need to be at max speed. Do they? No, no, no. Okay, so I'm gonna remove both of these levers. Restart from base. And actually look at what's happening. 1 more 5 to enter the unlocked. Well, that did not pan out. Oh, it's because I didn't make the back ones receivers. Receiver here, receiver here. Should be fine. left, right, left. Yeah, I think I just need to weigh down the feet more. Because this motion isn't terrible, it's just not doing anything. Okay, so I might do two things. One, break that, so it's not connecting to the ground on the to move forwards. Forward step, I think they call that. And then also add some weight. Okay. And then try that. The Levitite is so resistant, and I can see it stopping the motion. But, like, we do have motion. It's just not the best. Okay, making it so that I can control the speed of all of the joints the same, and then control the speed of the gyros separately. So I just need to grab a creative motor. I can just replace that. And then those are spinning at their max speed. I actually haven't pondered this, so let me... Oh, that's because there's not a ponder. Alright. But worst case, I can just add a couple more. I did go for quite a big design with it. And then we can power these with the same slow motion. Oh, and then suddenly that's working so much better. Let me get a linked controller. It did fall, though. Rotate that, lock it in place for a second. Yeah, it's just not a lot of gyro power. So I added a couple more gyros, and then if we let that stand, perfect. Bind that to A, bind this to D, and then we should be able to. Okay, so I think the angle on the knee has to be higher. And maybe less on the actual thing itself. Okay, let's try tuning around with some of the angles. This, we want this to be 1. And this doesn't work with 1. Oh! It was different on different sides. Change this to 1? I can't. Why can I change one of them to 1, but not the other? I guess I can just copy this one, place it down here. So now it should only go 15 degrees that way. And that we can test that. Okay, so 15 degrees, not ideal. Switch both of them to 2. Okay. We're just not getting a ton of traction. Okay, so looking at this from the side, I think the knee needs to bend more because it's kind of sliding backwards. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in 4 and 4. And I'm only doing it one angle at a time because it's multiplied by 15. I'm gonna remove the levers on the adjustable chain gear shift that I added, because I added that so I could change the speed. Let's try now. running into the problem where I need to sequence this. Because I needed the leg to pick up, I need it to... Okay, let's sequence this. Okay, so what we have here is we have something that's pulsing every 2 seconds, which is 40 ticks, and then that is toggling a latch so that every time that it does that, it's switching between the feet, and this is going to be lift up leg, and then this is going to be extend out the knee. So it's going to be lift up whole leg, extend out knee, and then this one's going to be the opposite legs move backwards. So it's going to be lift out leg, extend knee, move backwards, do nothing for one of the legs, but do something to the other leg. So then this is kind of hovering above the ground. We have it on extend knee. We have it on lift foot. So this has to be two different things. I need to put something in here. And then I need to put that same thing in a link right here. So that way it is still... Okay, I'm just gonna lift this up a little bit. So that way it's still lifting up, and it's doing all the things correctly. So we have kind of this lift up, and then when it gets to this point, I need it to not lift up. And I think we can do that with just a normal link as well, due to the nature of how these bearings work. So then I put a link here, put a new signal in there, and then on this side... why aren't you unpowering?